Good morning, good morning. It's your 68-year-old snow bunny. I'm glad you're joining me today. I'm going to do just to get ready with me because I have a doctor's appointment. And since I'm in Southeast Louisiana, as most of you know, we've had quite the event this weekend, or this week. We had snow. We never ever have snow. If we do, it's more of like a ice covering. So the fact that we had actual power was crazy. It was crazy. The whole city went nuts because we don't have snow plows and we don't have all the things that you have when you live in a snow climate. And so, yeah, it was like crazy. So I have cabin fever so bad. So to the doctor, I'm excited. But I wanted to show you the new camo palette today. This is like, if you want to color correct. Now, you would know, since I've taken really good care of my skin this week, my rosacea is not there much. But we're going to use the color, the camo palette, which is one that will color correct. And I want you to show you what you can do with this. Now, a lot of time before you saw me use the CC cream. This is good if you want to put it all over your face. You don't want this one if you want to put it all over your face. This is like a whole tube of just green. This gives you just enough green with the other colors, and you color correct whatever distraction it is on your face. There's a guide back here that tells you what color goes where. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit, I'm using this fun little brush, and I'm just going to go right where my rosacea is usually bad, excuse me, with the green, and that color corrects. See, look how it takes all of the redness out. Look at the difference. See, I still have a red patch over here. It takes all of the redness out. Now, you put this on before your makeup, the green. You put the green. The only two colors you put on after your makeup would be these two at the top because they are so light. But from the yellow down, you want to put that on your face before as like a primer for your makeup. See how this green just gets rid? I always have red right there because of my rosacea. It gets, you put it right on and it just cancels or neutralizes those colors. Now, I do have a little bit of a purple under my eyes, which I can't, excuse me, I can't remember exactly what they call that, but we're going to use this salmon color here, and we're just going to go under the eye and correct that. Now, if you have the dark, like a trough under your eyes, or you have dark circles under your eyes, this is perfect. And again, we want to put this on before we actually use our cream palette. This is the camo palette. Again, it is brand new, but you get every shade you would need to correct any imperfection you may have. Now, my eyelids are purple, so I'm going to come back with the yellow and just gently put it on as if I were putting on just a very light shade of eyeshadow, and see how that corrects or cancels out, neutralizes the purple. This palette is so easy, and again, you don't buy each individual color, you get them all. I am so excited about this palette. This is going to be a game changer with our makeup. Now I'm going to come back to the green because I usually have a patch right up in here that is red. Just rosacea. It's like I didn't get rosacea until I was in my 50s. It would be like breaking out with zits now. It's like, goodness, how did that happen? You would have thought I would have gotten it earlier, but I didn't, so here it is. I'm in Southeast Louisiana. Where are you guys watching from? There we go. And oh, I have to thank some of the northern states, or well, one from the south, but colder South than what we are. We're the deep South. Because Arkansas sent us their salt trucks to help us out, which we desperately needed because we don't have any. And then there was a company out of Indiana that sent snow plows. Portugal, how, no, wow, I've always wanted to visit your country. Hi, Canada, good morning. It's cold by you. I know. You're the cold front, it was an Arctic cold front, and that's where it came from, was Canada. But I mean, y'all snowed all over us. It was beautiful. Charlotte, did you get any of the snow? Yes, Arkansas, we love you. We love your governor. Oh, Delaware, I bet you're cold. Texas, South Texas got a little bit of this craziness like we did. I mean, it literally shut down New Orleans. Some of the locals actually that had like ski gear and things like that, they got their skis out and were skiing down Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I mean, this was like something to see. Florida, I hear you're a little bit chilly, maybe not as cold as we are. Central Texas, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, well, we are like defrosting, so we're slop. My lawn is slop. So we don't know quite how to handle that either. But anyway, you got an inch? Oh, okay, okay. We got 8 inches, which it's record breaking. Never before that, since they've been keeping records in the 1800s, have we ever gotten this much snow before. I mean, we get a dusting and we get out and be silly and all of that, but this was unbelievable. 12 hours, 8 inches. It was amazing. Oh, thank you. My skincare, it's always important to use skincare. I'm going to do a skincare live or video very soon for you ladies because, again, I use minimal makeup, and it's because I use good skincare that I'm able to do that. So here we go. Now we're going to take my cream palette. This is my actual makeup. Now that we used the camo palette to conceal, and see, we've got the yellow on my eyes, so I'm ready for eyeshadow. And we have, like I said, the purple under my eyes. I have my salmon right there. And again, there's a cheat sheet on the back that tells you exactly whatever you want to neutralize. So cool. All right, I'm going to start with the main shade here, and I'm just going to, whoops, wrong shade. Main shade down here for my makeup, and I'm just going to gently tap it over where I put the green. Just a little tap, just to get enough on. There we go, and I'll leave room for when I put my concealer. But again, I'm just applying this where I wouldn't put any other makeup. I'm just putting it like a filler shade or like my base. This palette too is so cool because you get your contour, your concealer, and your main shade all in one, plus powder, and the powder has SPF, so there you go. Even better. Now, if you use a larger brush, this would go quicker, which let's get a larger one. I'm going to use this round brush. Just tap it in and then just give it a blend. There we go, with what I already have on. See, just using minimal makeup, my skin looks better. Everything looks just a little bit better, but I don't look caked on. It looks like I have a barely there look, and that's what I'm looking for. I want it to still look like me, but just a little bit better. There we go. I'm just going to tap it around. There we go. Just tap into it, and I love this round brush. This is really, it fits on the face really well, and we're just going to keep it. There we go. We have somewhat of a base on. And see how you cannot tell I put all these other colors on my face. But it has neutralized the under eye circles, which again, I'll be honest, mine aren't bad. My issue is redness. Rosacea. Rosacea is just That's my nemesis. Okay, now I'm going to come back with the darker shade, which is a contour. I'm going to tap into it, and I'm just going to sculpt my face. So by sculpting, I mean I'm going to create shadows, and I'm just going to bring my forehead down just a tad. There we go. Just a tad. Then come over here and catch the cheekbone. There we go. And again, you can go as light-handed or heavy-handed as you like. If you want more of a chiseled look, or if you wear full coverage, you just build on it. Where I wear very little because, again, I kind of like the natural look. And to me, less is more with all of these wrinkles. Yes, indeed. Next month, I'll be 69. So I'm like, yeah, here we go. How did this happen? To me, I thought I would be, you know, you think back when you're in your 20s and your 30s, it's like, oh, son, look at my skin. What happened? Oh, you had no clue, did you? No, I didn't. I thought it was bad. Yeah, well, it wasn't. All right, we are sculpting the jawline. And again, I'm just using the contour in this palette. There we go. And then dragging it down your neck. This is helping to ease the look of the jowls that I have. There we go. All right, now I'm going to come back with some concealer, and I'm going to use my finger because I feel like I'm not quite getting enough. Concealer goes where the light hits your face, which is going to be between the eyebrows, on the forehead, down the center of the nose, and see how that already makes my nose look just a little bit narrower and gives it just a little bit more elongated, just a little bit look of better, even though it's still my nose. We can camouflage by using the right shade in the right spot. Okay, we're going to do the outer corner of the eyes. And again, I'm using this very light shade. And now we're going to do the inner corner. There we go. And I'm going to grab this brush again, and I'm going to contour my nose. Now, contouring my nose, I'm going to use just a little bit more product than I did on the rest of my face, because I really want the dark to show. There we go. Stay on the top of the nose, on either side of where you did your contour line, and then just a little bit right there. And you can honestly make your nose look however you want it to. I mean, it's amazing what you can do. So we're going to just tap and gently blend, because you can blend your creams out. So there you go. The nose contour is done. And notice how I'm just pressing. I'm not swiping and dragging the skin, because as you know, of mature skin, the more you pull on it, the less it goes back to where it should be. So let's just get this concealer. There you go. There we go. And I always like to just even out the eyelids. But again, remember, I put the yellow on my lids to cancel out the purple, because my allergies are terrible, so my eyelids are always, always purple. Now, I'm also going to take this teeny tiny, the other end of this brush that I used, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with, there we go, with the contour. Now, look how that warms the face up. Just little bitty differences, and you don't have to look like you have a ton of makeup on, but it's going to give you just that little bit. I like to just press it on there with my finger once I finish. And we're almost done. All right, now I'm going to grab, I think this is my purple. Yes, this is a neutral. They call it neutral, but it's more of a mauve-y shade of lipstick. And it's a crayon. So we can line our lips. There we go. Alrighty. Because my top lip is almost gone. And I'm sorry, I can't do injections. I wish I could, but I just can't. All right. There we go. Now, I'm also going to come over here and color on some blush because I like a color. There we go. And again, just using this crayon and then come back and just tap it out and give it a little bit of a blend. There we go. So far, so good, huh? Are you still with me? Everybody's quiet this morning. You know, my days, I don't even know what day it is with the snow this week. It's like I have lost track of days. My husband doesn't normally work on Fridays, so he's here, but he's been here like all week, so it's like that's kind of how one more day till he's off, 2 more days till he's off, that sort of thing. So with having him home all week, I was like, oh, I don't even know what day it is, which is okay. That's okay. I am looking for an eyeshadow brush in this mess I have in front of me, and here is one. Okay, let's see. The one that goes best with the purples in the quad palettes, which is my favorite. I love the quad palettes because all of your shades go together. There's no guessing. Yes, today's Friday. Thank you. I get so confused, especially this week. This is Coffee Dream, and this is one of my favorite palettes too. All of these shades go perfectly together. You don't have to use them all, but it's one that I like to use. So I'm going to start with the small end of the brush, and this is not an eyeshadow brush. It would do, but let's see there we go. See, this is a smaller tip. This is an actual eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to tap into the darker purple. And I'm going to go straight up from the corner of my eye and just over a tad on the lid. Now, I'm going to let my hood drop because I have hooded eyes. And then just tap it over about halfway. Okay, and then let's come back and blend. There we go. It gives, I feel like everyone's eyes, you buy it from me, Debbie. Yes, it's online makeup, but it's European grade, so it's really good stuff, and it's drugstore prices. I wear it every day, and it's called Celesty. Okay, and here we go. All right. Now they say that whoever they are, they say do one, complete one eye. I'm a renegade, so I'm going to do the other eye. I like to work with the same color on both eyes, consecutively rather than worry about it. Now, I've got my line up, so I have that crisp line, and then I let the hood drop, and then just blop it over. Now, this is the cool part. If your eyes are heavily hooded to where you can't see the crease, don't worry about blending it in there, because it's not going to show anyway. So there you go. But again, blend it over. I wouldn't go all the way into the corner. Oh, you got your palette and you love it. Ah, yay. Isn't it wonderful? It is so awesome. Okay, now, see how I have this hood that comes down here too? That's why I don't want to bring the darker color over there. We're going to use the lighter color. So here we go, just a little bit. All right, now I am going to use the white today because I kind of think these others aren't gonna, I don't think this is gonna go with my purple top. So I'm going to just go into the white a little bit on my finger and just kind of finish it off. I want the darker shade to like be the star of the prom, so to speak. And then we're just going to put it over. Same thing over here. This is what you want to put on the hood at the inner corner of your eye. See how I have that hood right there? If you use the darker shade, it's going to accentuate it. If you use the lighter shade right there, it gives you just a better look. And then come back and just give it a blend. There we go. Now, you do want to kind of open your eyes and make sure they are somewhat even, your darker shades. I love this palette. This what we're talking about is a cream palette. But the game changer is the color correct, because with these two palettes, you can do anything with your makeup that you want. And you can achieve any look that you want because you're color correcting as you go. Now, some of you probably don't have any distractions on your face. You took care of your skin. You use good skincare, so you're in good shape. Good shape. Okay, so this is the Coffee Dream, and this is what we did. Real simple, but it gives you a little something up there. Now, we need some mascara, so let me see. Is this, yes, and I got lipstick all over that. I have such a mess in front of me. Matter of fact, this one's not open. Let's see. Well, we'll just open it. We will open it if I can. My hands have lotion on them, so here's one that's open. Thank goodness. This mascara is new, and it's called Be Brave. And you be brave to be anything you want to be. I think that's what it means. I love the brush. It's a silicone brush. Let's get the yuck off the tip. See the silicone brush? And we're just going to come, and you know how I love to do the top side of the lash first. It really coats everything. Then come back and go right to the lash line and give it a wiggle. A wiggle, a jiggle. And what that does is it stamps your eyeliner on. Any mascara will do this. You just have to get it to the waterline on the top lash. And there you go. Perfect eyeliner every time. And you did it with your mascara. And look at the difference. It just gives you that finished look. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, again, up to the lash line and give it a jiggle and then drag it forward. And it's going to be perfect tight line eyeliner every time. Every time. There we go. And that's all you have to do. I thought I had to use a brush. My hands are not steady. And so that was going to be like the nightmare of the century. But here we go. Here we go. And we are done. So you did a full face of makeup with me. And we didn't use a lot of products. And here we go. So I feel like I could go to dinner. I can go shopping. And I'm not real made up. Now, if you want to, you can come back and add the powder. Let's do that. Just to set. Okay. And I like to just set like in my T-zone. And I don't go up around my eye because of the crepey skin that's under there. So there you go. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Why do you not put I don't put it on my bottom lashes because I have small eyes and it makes them look smaller. So I stopped about 4 years ago putting mascara on the lower lash. Now, if that's something you still want to do, please do, because at our age, over 60, we can do whatever we want because we don't have a thing to prove. But yeah, with me, I have permanent eyeliner under there, but my the mascara on the bottom lash, it made my eyes just look teeny tinier. So whatever. That's one of those things. Okay, guys, today we're going to comment. We're going to comment purple. And if you're interested in any of this, I'll send you every product I used, and it's like a buffet. You can either eat a little, you can eat a lot, or don't eat anything. Both are totally fine. You be the reason someone smiles today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you again next time. Again, my name is Peggy, and I am your mature skin makeup lady. Bye. Thank you so much. Bless you too.